the hell are ya? Hey, oh, Jesus, there are a lot of people here. I'm a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sweating a bit. Make sure I don't put my arms up too high. My armpits kind of look like the panties of like a middle-aged lonely divorcee reading 50 Shades of Grey right now. So, wet. I get it. Really excited to be here though. At the world-famous Punchline. You should clap for that, thank you. It's a big deal to me. No, it's like a pretty new comedian. I can't even tell you what I was thinking when I walked in here for this opportunity. Yeah, I can. Completely underwhelmed. Where the fuck are we right now? This is like a comedy club. We look at a fucking American Legion right now. Like, none of you should be here. Just like two old Vietnam vets in the back, like mermaid tattoos in their forearms, just like telling racist jokes and boring their wives all night. So, really glad to be here. Thank you guys for coming out, especially because you can buy your tickets online. Which thanks to Ticketmaster is like the most inconvenient thing to do in the world. I would love to be there for that guy who pitched that whole process. Like, listen man, I got an idea. We've already like monopolized buying tickets online. Now we're gonna monopolize inconvenience. Ironically enough, I'm gonna charge a convenience fee for it. So we're gonna put a word up. It's a password. No one's gonna know how to read it. It's gonna be like a font of like a 4th grade magic guy. Best part about it. Not even a real word, just a bunch of fucking letters jammed together. Like a Russian last name or something. We're just like quarantine off a basement. And we just get like Sloth from the Goonies and have retarded girl from Glee just good and liquored up. And we just like record them trying to formulate words, and that's what we use like the secret password, and that's where we're going to qualify who's allowed to see Coldplay next Thursday. So, seems fair. No, I really am excited to be here, and I was kidding. I really am honored to be at the Punchline. It is anything looks nicer than where I live, because I'm from Stone Mountain. Anybody from Stone Mountain? Yeah. Those of you not familiar with Stone Mountain, it looks a little bit different than this crowd. Let me see if I can explain to you like the demographics of Stone Mountain. Like, just picture a city. It's like only made of like Chrysler 300Ms, really loud movie theaters, and no one knows how to swim. So people get mad when I say that, and it's like, well, come out to my house because I don't have a fucking security system. I have a moat. So it's kind of awkward for me because I grew up there, and I'm the only white person in my neighborhood. And by the way, you know you live in an all-black neighborhood. When you drive through, you don't see any signs that say slow, kids at play. They all say, faster, more athletic, kids at play. Statistically speaking, of course. And statistically it's spelled wrong, it's spray painted on the signs. That's where I grew up. That's kind of led for some like awkward situations. Like this happened today. This is pretty embarrassing. I probably shouldn't tell you, but I will. I had my condoms for the first time at the age of 26.
Really?
Wow. I work next to her, like 4 feet away. We're getting to know each other a lot right now. Like, and to my defense, like, no, I'm not even going to try to defend myself, that's pathetic. I had my condoms for the first time, and like, I'm a late bloomer. I'm not a virgin or anything like that, but I did kind of treat my virginity like my golf game. Like, there were some mulligans along the way. Like, it didn't count. Like, Jessica Tibbs didn't count. Or if she weighed more than me, that didn't count. I don't make the rules, I don't break the rules. That's the thing. But no, like, I had to go to my country for the first time because my girlfriend's like, I'm changing contraceptives, blah, blah, blah. It's not like we weren't being safe, by the way. Like, we had used other forms of protection, like this old Native American tradition we've been passed down in my family for years, generations, called pulling out. And that's about like 83% effective. And then my fish just violently punching her uterus in her sleep, that's like 17%, so it's not all adds up. So I had to go in here, buy condoms, and I have a tendency to like overanalyze everything in my life, so I was like, you know what I'll do? It's gonna be really awkward. I'll just go into Kroger at midnight. Buy a bunch of other shit, and that's like I'm just buying condoms. She don't like walk into Kroger at like 12 and just like slam a pack of condoms. I'm like, speed that up. When she wakes up, unless I'm sticking herself into, I don't want to realize she's hooking up with a husky Superman right now. So I walk in there and I'm like freaking out for no reason. So I start just grabbing shit, like from everywhere in my basket. not looking at what I'm grabbing. So I walk up to the register, and I'm like, hey, where are the condoms at? And she looks at my little card over here, and she goes, just looks like just Red Bull, lighter fluid, and like Jet magazine. Oh, shit, this is my into. Where the condoms at? So, she wants me, for whatever reason at Kroger, they're like locked in a glass case for no reason. So I have to bring somebody else in this whole situation. And I guess since I'm like this insecure, average, pussy white kid, they just called the biggest black guy they had on staff to come help me out. So he comes out and he's like, all right, man, what kind of condoms you want? I was like, well, I don't know, Jamal. Be safe for comfort and sensation. Be safe for endurance and stamina. What are you thinking? I'm saying, he's like, all right, fuck it, just give me the Trojans. I'm seeing those fail on Teen Mom and CDs, that's fine. Then he asked me a question I wasn't prepared for. He said, what size? Not a fucking t-shirt, Jamal. Stop being so nonchalant about it. It's going over my penis. What size? How about whatever the polar opposite of you is? How about you just look and see on the side of the box the description just says, will fit over all 4.5 to 5 inches and make you less than third course line, boys and men, I'll make love to you. Because that's all I'm looking for. So, just realize next time I'm going to go out free and into Ziploc bags and rubber bands. There's no way that can be more uncomfortable this entire transaction. Thank you. Sir, you're a doll. Thank you. I'll tell you one thing though. I am glad I have a girlfriend now because I'm able to have sex a lot more with someone else, which is awesome. But no, like I think I'm mainly happy because like I don't have to date like white girls my age because you're awful. You're dumb as shit. You're all the same. Is there just some fucking fairy that comes out at the age of 22 and just hands you a pair of Ugg boots and like oversized sunglasses and just like an arts and crafts kit so you can monogram every fucking thing you own? And you're always in some kind of like frozen yogurt fad that you like just ignorantly compare to like a crack addiction or something like that. Like, oh my god, Stacy. When you get Pinkberry, I'm like obsessed. Like I'm like legit a crackhead. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're depressed because when you get on Facebook, all your friends are getting married, and you're still having like get-togethers with all your other fat friends pretending they're happy to be single. And eating your feelings in frozen yogurt is a lot easier than just cutting yourself like you did in high school. So, and hooking up with young like white girls, especially in the South, it's always like really hit or miss. It's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're gonna get. Like this happened to me a while back. I got a dry hand job. Anything worse than a dry hand job? No. That's the it's my own fault because I should have seen it coming. Because she said something usually like precedes a dry hand job, and I'll tell you what she said. And when she said it, seemed like the same mistake I did. It's gonna happen right around second base, guys. It's like a boob or a ball is being touched. She's gonna stop and lean back and say, I don't used to do this. Well, you fucking better usually do this. Or you're gonna be reimbursing me those 7 goddamn Appletinis I was pumping at the bar and interested in daddy issues. So I go against my better judgment and I forge ahead. And so like I go down on her first because I'm a gentleman. Plus, thank you. Thanks to you. Plus, I like playing Russian roulette with STDs. So, and with Obamacare, Valtrex I think pretty fucking affordable. So, so I get done. I come up for air, and she leans back and says, "I know what you want." Yes. Something good's about to happen. And proceeds to give me a dry hand job. Lady, if I'm gonna risk a lifetime of cold sores, you better come with something better than a dry hand job. And then she had the audacity to say, how does that feel? How does what? Are you referring to the Indian rug burn to give my dick? Not great. Not good at all, to be honest. Kind of feels like I'm playing tug of war with my torso right now, to be honest. I guess it'd be worse if you were wearing canvas gardening gloves, but right now it feels like I'm fucking a Brillo pad. So, and thank you for writing no lube whatsoever except my own blood. That was sweet. Anyways, if you're gonna give a dry hand job, put a word of advice, at least have some rhythm. It's like getting jerked out by somebody with Parkinson's. So, oh, a lot of Back to the Future fans, okay. Guys, don't be offended. Don't be offended. These are just words. These are just words. It's like consensual, just a word. Might as well mean yes. I hate that about comedy too, because like people get like offended really easily. Notice I haven't said one thing about Chick-fil-A. Well, I don't even know what happened. Like, apparently Truett Cathy just curb stomped the entire cast of Glee or something like that.